Hello, welcome back to Diets, Preps, and More. How are you? And I hope you're doing well. I really hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna have a little treat, a little surprise, a little something that it's a guilty pleasure of mine. It really is. But I wanna prep it, so I wanted to show you guys. Second, I wanna say to all of you that are commenting in my videos, especially my last one with my miniature, thank you so much for sharing all of your hobbies with me. We have scrapbookers, we have people that make homemade cards, people that sew, people that knit. You know, it's so nice to have a hobby. Now, prepping to me is like a hobby, just so that you all know. It's like a hobby to me. I started prepping 30 years ago, mostly dry goods, and it slowly became more and more like camping supplies and oil heaters and backup heat. It really started to grow. In some of my videos I do show that, but today I got something that I absolutely love. So I'm going to show you the cereal that I purchased. Anybody know these? Cracklin' Oat brand? Oh, they're delicious. And I have to tell you, they're sinfully delicious. They really are. But typically, these cereals go from anywhere from $4.29 a box to $5.99 a box if you can find them. Sometimes Walmart has them, sometimes they don't, but Amazon had them at a straight $4 a box. And it was 3 for $12, so I picked up a dozen boxes because I am going to do a longer storage for these. Now they have an expiration date on here already. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Let me just see. Yeah, April of 2023, if you can see it right there. Don't mind the shaking hands. I am 63. I know. I'll say, Doug is outside doing the lawn, so if you hear any kind of lawnmower going, that would be Doug. He's out there taking care of the lawn situation. It's cold. We're in June, people. It's cold out today. Perfect day to go out there and really do it. It's only supposed to be like tomorrow, 70, 75. So we'll see. Anyway, I love this cereal. It's delicious, but it's a treat. This is a treat. This is something that I will not be eating every single day, but I want to put it away for more of a long-term storage. So what am I going to do? I have my stickers. I have my oxygen sensors. If you don't know what these are, these oxygen sensors will go inside my Mylar bags. I have a quart Mylar bag, and let me show it to you. You see? And then I'll stick one of these 100cc oxygen sensors in here, and I will seal the bag with a hair straightener. Yes, my friends, find the cheapest hair straightener you can find. This is the one I have. Because you know your girlfriend is not doing her hair. I am not straightening my hair. Let's be real. We're lucky for the few that are left on top of the head. Seriously. So I found the cheapest one I could find. I used my Amazon points. So to get this and to get my Mylar bags, it was only 20 bucks. So I was like, I'll take it. But a straightener is the way to go. I didn't have mine. My daughter had it. And it was her straightener. So I said, let me just get a straightener because I'm going to be now packaging quite a bit of things. So I got this. I also got the Mylar bags in half-pint bags. And this is good if you're going to put in here just say a serving size of something, okay? So you may say, you know what, I want to put some nuts and some dried fruit or whatever inside. And my eye is tearing. I don't know why. It's my age. I swear it's my age. I'm falling apart as we speak. I don't understand. Anyway, these are half-pint bags. So you could put, like, say, a serving of rice in here or a serving of pasta in here. If you were somebody that was just by yourself and you just wanted to have smaller servings in your prep. Now, here's another thing you're going to have. And you can get these at the dollar store. These containers. I got them at a really good price. They were only $10 a piece. Because once I'm done, I like to put everything in a container and label the top of the container what I have inside. Now for this cereal, because it only has a 1-year expiration date on it, well, to be real, I would like to get 2 or 3 years out of these boxes of cereal. And that's why I'm going to put them in Mylar bags with an oxygen sensor and some of the cereal. So when I want it or I have a craving for it, I can grab one of the bags way past its expiration date, because believe it or not, these babies are going to store beautifully. And there goes that lawnmower again. And I am not going to have to worry about it spoiling, going bad. Oxygen sensors, you might be saying to yourself, well, what are these oxygen sensors? What do they do, Denise? When you put them in a bag, okay, they suck the air out of the bag. So I do this with rice, and I did show it to you on my channel once, rice and pasta. And then I put them in my long-term storage. So there's all different kinds of storage. You could have short-term, which I have. Then you could have a mid-storage, which I have. And then I have a long-term storage. It is so important. Nowadays, guys, it is so important. We all know, we're all going through it. I don't even have to tell you. You see the food prices, you see the gas prices, you see energy prices in general. Everything is going up. And because Doug is a truck driver, and fuel is unbelievable, especially diesel, because that's what these big trucks are run on, diesel. To fill up my husband's truck for 2 days worth of work is $1,500. It was never like that before. No. It's doubled basically what it was from last year. So of course they're going to pass the expense on to the people. They have no choice. We, the people, are suffering. We really are. And I don't think there's anyone out there, really anybody out there right now, that's not feeling the pinch. And this is not political by any stretch of the imagination. It's not. Whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, an independent, it does not make a difference. If you are working class in this country, and in other countries, you are feeling the pinch. So what do we want to do? If we see something on sale in our stores and we want it to stretch longer for us, well, guess what? We're going to get some Mylar bags. We're going to get some oxygen sensors. They really are not expensive. And store your food away. Just label it and store it away. Of course, say what's inside the bag. And of course, put the date down on it as well. Like I said, I became a prepper 30 years ago. If you don't know what my backstory is. Now I'm going to tell you something. These bags, just so that you know, they're a pain in the neck. Some of them are not like this. This happens to be a self-sealing one, but what I do is I just go, boop, boop, boop. I use whatever I have. And then I'm gonna open up the bag. Here we go. And if you have like a problem with your hands or you have a little arthritis, you're gonna wanna get the bags that don't have the seam. They have open bags and you will use the same method as I'm using right here. So what I was saying is that I started prepping. I'm just gonna open up my oxygen sensors really quickly. I started prepping 30 years ago. If some of you don't know that story, it's because my husband, again, was an over-the-road truck driver, and he was gone for 1 month to anywhere from 3 weeks to 1 month. And me and my daughter were left in the house, and we had a tremendous, tremendous snowstorm. Lost all the power to everything. Lost all the power to everything. Well, I was a nervous wreck because my whole entire house is electric. The electric stove, the refrigerator, the heat goes out because when you have no electricity, guess what? That don't work either. So we were out of power for a couple of days, and here's Doug on the road, and I'm saying to myself, and there were no cell phones back then, guys. No cell phones. Let me just open this up, the cereal. There were no cell phones then at the time. So there was nobody to call, and I was new to the area. And you know when you look out your door and it's a blackout and there's snow all over the place and you just see everybody's house pitch black. And you say to yourself, how long is this going to last? My daughter was young. She was young at the time. Maybe Angelina wasn't. That's my daughter, Angelina. She might have been maybe 4 Well, you've never seen a mother's legs move so quickly because I knew this house was going to get cold real quick, real quick. I took the smallest room I have in my house with a door. That room has a door. And I only had candles. So I lit a bunch of candles, put them on a cookie sheet. I can't stress that enough. You know, if you're going to do anything, please, with fire, please put them on like cookie sheets, tin sheets, anything. Just don't willy-nilly just throw candles around all over the place because you don't want to, you know, start a fire in your own house. That's how most fires are started in the wintertime when people lose their power. So I was able to keep one room in my house warm. But I said to myself, I'll never go through this again. My husband had no idea. He had no idea what was going on. He was in another part of the country. And here I am with a little kid. I had no family here. Oh, please, that's a whole other story. I had no family here when I moved here. It was very hard. Now I'm just going to pour some of this cereal right in. I'm just going to show you. I don't measure. I let the bag do the measuring for me. I'm going to just fold it down like that. See, I could put some more in. And it was really, really hard. So I said to myself, there is absolutely no way I will ever be put into this situation again, ever, and feel this vulnerable. And you know what, guys? I never did after that. I started buying stuff and I started prepping, and prepping wasn't even a thing 30 years ago. People didn't talk about prepping. I'm going to take an oxygen sensor. I'm going to just stick the oxygen sensor right in the bag. Now, I'm going to do this, okay? Because it has a little ridge on it, but honestly, it's not going to make a difference to me. There we go. I seal it that way. You don't have to. Believe me. We're going to take our hair straightener. We're going to go right across. This is going to seal this bag. This is going to seal this bag. There we go. I'm very thorough in sealing the bags. Very thorough. But if you could see, there's not too much work involved in this. There really isn't. It's quite relaxing, and it's also a way of you preparing for that rainy day. And the reason why I did this and bought these was because everything is going up, and I particularly like this cereal. I do. It's delicious. Don't tell anybody, but it's so good. It really is. And they have it on Amazon. And also they use food stamps on Amazon. If people didn't know that yet, you can use your SNAP so you can pick up food. And this happens to be a really good deal. A really good deal on the price. But if you have kids that love, any kind of cereal and you're seeing it on sale, my God, get some Mylar bags and put it away. Put it away. You're going to stretch it out. Seriously? These sealed bags now, they'll be good for probably 3 to 4 years. 3 to 4 years, where it only gave me a year on the box. I'll get 3 to 4 years out of this. I have stored enough stuff to know that I know what I can get out of these bags. So you can always get your favorite cereal. Now, beans, pasta, rice, your dry goods. You could do it short term. You could do it long term. If you're doing it long term, 10, 15 years, rice can last a really, really long time. And believe me, I have used rice from 2010, and I'll go into my storage and I'll grab, because I'm always adding to my prep. Any kind of medication you should be storing right now. And it's not because, shortages, because there are shortages, my friends. There's a lot of shortages right now. I mean, the latest shortage that I have heard, it was said in some kind of government agency, were tampons. I know, tampons and pads. So skedaddle and go get those if you need them. Way beyond that point in my life, I might need those, those diaper pit things. I don't know. Getting old. But Again, I'm just putting it in. But don't you think it's just such a cool idea to do this? And it really is relaxing. You don't have to do anything big. And I think you feel more secure in your own home. Now, people have said to me, well, Denise, you know, I don't have room. Everybody's got room. I don't care who you are. You have under the bed. You have living rooms. You have shelves. Any place you want to store it. I'll take one of my shelves now. Of course, you know I have listen, I have a lot of stuff. But some people, I say to them all the time, you know what? Just get anything and put a tablecloth over it. Even those little round little tables, if you have them in your house, stick stuff underneath there. No one's gonna know it's there. No one. Same thing with bottled water. I must have said this 1,000 times. You know, when you buy the cases of water, stack some of them up, throw something over it, like it's a coffee table or an end table or something. Put a nice little decorative thing on top, maybe some flowers. Underneath, you could have food. It's the way of the world now, my friends. It's the way of the world. The prices are absolutely outrageous, just outrageous, ridiculous. And see, yes, I'm sitting here just talking to all you guys. I'm sitting here, putting in my stuff. Not a problem. We all know everything is going up in price. All of us. I mean, unless you're the 1% in this country that don't have a problem with anything. Oh, it's true. That's hot. And it is hot. So you have to be careful over here where you just seal. It's extremely hot. But it's sealed. It's sealed. And that's the way I want it. Sealed, sealed, sealed. There we go. When I'm done doing all these boxes, I'll put it in a container, mark the container, and say, there we go. I have them when I want them. And I got them at a really good price, because the minute we're going into the grocery stores, is anybody else noticing this? Everything is going up every single day. It's a penny here, a dime there, $1, 50 cents. I notice it because it's something I do. I prep, so I notice every price, and I go, well, this is just something I'm passing on to you people. And I hope you do start your own little pantry. It's not hard. It is not hard. If you have to stop at the, start just going to the dollar store and saying, you know what? I'm going to get some cans of beans. I'm going to get dry beans. I'm going to get some rice. You can keep doing your pantry, and you'll be really surprised. Get your sauces. Tomato sauce, my God, in cans. It'll last a very, very long time. Pasta, it'll last a very long time. Take it out of the cardboard box. Put it either in a glass jar or Mylar or Ziploc if you're doing short-term pasta storage, okay? Because I have all three. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you what I was doing here. This was a great buy. Very hard to find this cereal. It is. And I enjoy it. And I know somebody out there, especially my friend Patty Too Mad, she's going to say, Denise, that is processed. And I'm going to say, I know, Patty, but I can't help it. I'm a prepper. If I see something and I know that I would eat it, hell yeah, it's coming into my house. You know, remember something else. You can be a blessing to somebody else. Yes, you can. You can bless others, because when it comes to food and water, the essentials you need to live, you could always be a blessing to someone. Chaos and craziness will break out if this continues and the shortages continue. To your neighbors, to your friends, to your family, you will be a blessing. A blessing. So until the next time, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this little presentation of me sitting here that's going to bag all the cereal and put it all away. And when I'm done, I'll take a picture of everything so you can see it. But until the next time, be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. Please be patient with other people. Be a little patient, because people's nerves are on their, it's too much. People are starting to get a little crazy. They're starting to get upset. They're starting to get angry. And they don't know where to throw their frustrations out to. So, give them a break. Be kinder. That's what you have to do. When you see somebody getting angry or just so mad at something, if you can step in and say, I got you. If you can put an arm around somebody and say, I got you. You want to vent? Go ahead. You want to cry? Go ahead. Just help. That's all you have to do. You know, it costs nothing. It costs nothing to help other people. Nothing. And to be an ear to listen. So I lectured. I don't know why. If you got any value out of this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video if you'd like with your friends. But until the next time, and there's always a next time, have a great day, everybody. So here you go, guys. We're in the month of June, 2022. Unlock. And there it is. They're all in there. Have a beautiful day.